Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. As you can tell by the title of this video, we are going to do a Q&A, get to know me, possibly a few story times in the mix. Who knows? Honestly, I don't. Well, we are going to get started. So, long story short, I tried filming this makeup look and I realized I was blurry and out of focus the entire time. I decided to reach out to my social media followers and just see if anybody had any questions to ask me or anything that they wanted to know about me or my opinion on things or, you know, honestly just whatever their little hearts desired. And I have my wine here to loosen me up because this is really awkward and I am totally vulnerable here. So we are gonna have lots of fun. First question is, if you could win $1 million, what would you do with it? I feel like me and my husband talk about this constantly because we're always like, what if we won the lottery? Like, what would we do first? We always, because now that we're adults, we think a lot more practically. I mean, obviously I'd like to say like I'd run away somewhere and go live like out of the country or something crazy or go buy like a super expensive car, but I would pay off all of our debt. I'd pay off this house. I'd probably buy my mom a home. He would probably buy his mom a home because my money is our money, so it would benefit both of us. But yeah, I think I would just do like the practical thing and pay off debt and be responsible and do things like that, I guess. I don't know. Next question. Let's see. What is your absolute favorite thing to do to take your mind off things? I like to sing. I mean, I literally sing all day, every day. Most of the time just to practice my voice. Like, if I'm super stressed out or I'm like just having a really crappy day, I will literally get in my car and drive somewhere and just sing at the top of my lungs and cry or jam out or rap, whatever comes on, honestly. That is one of my favorite things to do, is to sing. I absolutely love to sing, even if my voice is all cracked and I'm sick and or it's raspy, you know, whatever the case may be, I absolutely love to sing. So that is one thing that I love to do. What is your favorite TV show of life? Ones that I can watch over and over again. I think there's like 4 that I honestly could rewatch, and it'd be Pretty Little Liars. I know I'm so basic for that. Vampire Diaries would be one of them. Grey's Anatomy. Seriously, I can watch Grey's Anatomy over and over again. I can cry over every episode like it's the first episode and completely throw my whole heart into it again. And the 4th one would be 90210, the new one. I've rewatched that entire series. I rewatch it almost every summer. I didn't start it again this summer because I'm rewatching Charmed. Actually, Charmed is one of them too. I'm such a sucker for TV shows. Like, I'm so weird, but I can literally watch like millions of TV shows. What is my favorite color? Black. I know it's not a color, but I love black. I love just black. Pink is also obviously one of my favorite colors. Actually, I think I love pink more than I like to let on because almost everything on my table that I'm looking at right now, like there's pink somewhere. There's a pink in a brush or pink in a brush holder. So I'd say pink and black, but I don't like them together, if that's weird. I don't know why. Like, I don't like black and pink together, like to wear as an outfit. Unless it's like blush pink, then it's totally different. But like hot pink and black, it just like, it reminds me too much of like emo times and like Hot Topic and stuff like that, you know? I don't know. What is your favorite season? My favorite season would probably be fall. Honestly, I love fall scents. I love fall clothes because I have 2 girls, so I like to cover everything up. I love boots and sweaters and hoodies and cardigans and the colors of fall. Like, I seriously love bronzy tones, berry tones. Like, seriously, the amount of fall looks you guys are going to get this year, be prepared, because holy hell, I love fall. Let's see. Are you a messy or a clean person? I am very messy, but I am organized messy. I literally could have what looks like a shit show to everybody else. Like, it is totally messy and totally chaotic, but to me, I know where everything is. I know that I saw this in a certain place, so it better be there and not be cleaned up, because even though it's a mess to someone else, it looks right to me. So I'm definitely a messy person. I can clean. My husband makes me clean because he is the neat freak and he hates a messy house. I don't like, how do I explain this? I don't like for my house to be disgusting messy. Like, if it's like clothes, like just randomly thrown, or like toys, or like the pillows out of place, or, you know, whatever, that to me is not such a huge deal. But like if there's food, or like the floor hasn't been vacuumed, like stuff like that is like just no, hell no. Like, and if it stinks in my house, I will literally clean like there's no tomorrow until the smell is gone. Like, I literally won't sleep if I can smell like a stench in my house. Like, oh my god, I can't. So definitely a messy person, but I do clean, and yeah, it's like a happy medium, you know? So this girl asked me 2 questions, and first question, she said, oh my god, my eyelash is sticking out. Oh. So she said, is there an eye shape that works better for a wing liner? I had to burp, I'm sorry. And I don't burp out loud. Not necessarily. Obviously, when you have bigger lids like me, you can see the wing liner better, but there's techniques for wing liner if you have like hooded eyes or smaller lids. And in my channel, I kind of want to get into that later, like different style wings for different eye types, and have like a collection of girls that I use to show that on. Because when I worked for MAC, I learned how to do wing liner on different eyes, and it is very challenging on different eyes. Like, you guys have no idea. Like, especially hooded eyes, you have to literally, and if you have a smaller lid, you have to really drag it out to the end, and you can't really have the line showing all over your lid, or else it makes your whole eyelid look black. So like, there's just like tons of different tips for wing liner. So I wouldn't say there's one shape. Makeup's definitely universal, honestly, so you can do whatever you want, whatever you feel comfortable in, but I wouldn't say there's one eye shape for wing liner at all. Next question she asked is, since becoming a stay-at-home mom, what changes did you have to make for your makeup budget? Did you have to change the brand you buy, how often you wear, anything to compensate for not having a second income? That's a good question, actually. So a while back, I agreed with my husband, because I love to buy new makeup, I really do. But I made an agreement with my husband, if he let me subscribe to Ipsy and BoxyCharm, that I wouldn't buy any new makeup, because I get tons of makeup in those 2 subscriptions alone. And Boxy sends me a lot of full-size products, so I usually get most of my like palettes from there. They send me a good amount of palettes, so I typically just do those subscriptions, and I usually make a makeup purchase like once in a blue moon. Honestly, I didn't have to change my, I didn't really spend that much on makeup before. I kind of just accumulate stuff. Like, most of my stuff is honestly from Ipsy, but my mom buys a lot of my makeup, you guys. My mom is like my biggest supporter. She's my biggest fan, and the fact that she knows that I do a channel, she's always willing to buy me a new lipstick or a new blush, or, you know, whatever I need, and I'm not gonna cry. What are you guys doing to me? My mom is amazing, you guys. I'm such a ball baby. I make fun of her for crying this much, honestly, and I cry like on cue. Ugh, get it together. My mom is usually the one who helps me buy makeup for new looks that I need to create if I'm like missing something, honestly. And my husband too. My husband, you know, makes it work so that if I need something, I can get it. But most of all, I rely on those subscriptions. And yeah, I really didn't have to change too much because I wasn't like a huge makeup spender. I've always been drugstore, honestly. I have very few items that are name brand, and if they are, I probably got them at TJ Maxx, or I got them on sale somehow, or I got them discounted. I always check out Sephora's like weekly wows, and I've gotten a lot of my products from that. So yeah, I just do what works, honestly. And if I want to try a new product, I will go to the place and get a sample. Samples are amazing, you guys, like seriously. But you guys should totally subscribe to Ipsy or BoxyCharm if you haven't yet. Obviously, I'm not sponsored by them. I'm not cool enough yet, but I absolutely love them, and they are 100% half of my makeup collection, because I don't even know if I should count this, but my sister-in-law asked. She asked me what camera do I film with. Right now I film with a Canon EOS Rebel T6. I don't think it's the T6i. No, it's just the T6. I got it when we got our income tax. It was a pretty big investment, probably like the biggest one I ever made. You guys, I sweat like a whore in church. I'm so sorry. This is not highlighter. I just sweat. And then I'm drinking wine, so it, you know, makes me sweat even more. But that's the camera I film on. And then her second question, I mean, does it even need to be answered? She wants to know when I'm having another baby. Her brother does not want another baby right now. We definitely have our hands full with our 2 daughters, and I want another kid. I just don't know when, and I don't know if I could get another kid out of him. I think I'm pretty persuasive, but he says no. We'll see. I don't know. My kids are pretty cute, so maybe we'll have another question I have. What blushes do I wear? This girl says we are like the same skin tone, basically, and your blush is always on point with every look. Her name's Lindsay. So honestly, I wear the blushes that I get from Ipsy, so they are matched to me based on what I choose. So they've done a pretty good job at sending me ones for my skin tone. I just like warm tone blushes. I definitely don't use any cool tone at all. So like pinks, mauves, peachy color blushes, rose colored blushes, coral colored blushes. Those are typical. I really don't worry about blush too much, honestly. I probably should, but I don't. I use all warm tone blushes. I use nothing else other than that. So this girl Faith asked me, what's your skincare routine? Your skin is flawless. Oh, you're so sweet. My skincare routine, so I have a video on my skincare routine, and it honestly hasn't changed since that video. I do pretty much the same thing, except for I don't scrub my face a lot at night and then put coconut oil on like I used to and sleep with coconut oil. If you heard that yelling, it's my husband yelling at his game. Anywho, my cousin's an esthetician, and she told me that I was actually over exfoliating, and so I now just do like a regular cleanse every day, and every like 3rd or 4th day I'll exfoliate my skin. And then I usually just use like random masks and stuff, like detoxifying masks, brightening masks, just whatever. Honestly, I don't really have too much to say about my skin. I'm not the one to ask. And then I honestly just pick at my skin every now and then, like blackheads and stuff. Those are my biggest thing, is blackheads, and you can't really see those on camera, so that's probably why people think I have really pretty skin, because you can't see my blackheads. So Samantha asked, what's your biggest makeup pet peeve people do when applying makeup? No, I know what she means by that question. Okay. When people apply makeup, it bugs the hell out of me when people don't blend. When they have chunky eyeshadow, because I had chunky eyeshadow. I had it all through high school. Like literally I would take the little makeup sponge that you get in those little CoverGirl compacts, like you know what I'm talking about, like the straight up little chunky ones, and you got like 3 shadows in it. There wasn't even a transition shade. It was like straight up shimmer and 2 colors that were just like god awful. And I would take the little spongy brush that comes with it, and I would just like carve out my eye, and that drives me nuts to see now. And especially girls who wear like high-end makeup and they don't blend it out. I'm just like, ugh. I don't get it. But that's my biggest pet peeve with makeup application. So Riley asked, how do you wean from breastfeeding at this point? I think I'm gonna have to breastfeed forever. Oh, girl. So I didn't wean, honestly. My kids kind of just stopped. So my first girl, she breastfed till about 1 year and 3 months, and she told me when to stop. I was going to breastfeed her for at least 2 years and probably pump till she was 3. She's 3 now, and yeah, she stopped at like 1 year and 3 months, and she just was like, no, dude. Like, I went to like pop it out in the middle of the night, and she just like literally put her hand up and was like, no. Like, no, Mom. And I was like heartbroken, honestly. I was kind of sad. I love breastfeeding, honestly. So yeah, I didn't really wean her off. They say just to let them do it when they're ready, and if you want to do it, you know, before, you kind of just have to introduce a bottle, and you have to get the ones that are more closely to a nipple and stuff. I'm really not the one to ask because I don't know. But yeah, that sucks. I don't know. Who is the last person you kissed? I didn't. I was gonna say my husband, but I don't think I've kissed him since he's been home. Because he got home and then he went to get food for us, and then he was playing his game. I haven't kissed my husband. Oh my god. Well, my daughter. I kissed my daughter right before I came down here. I gave her a kiss. Yeah. Oh my god. Like, I'm upset right now. I'm offended. Why hasn't he kissed me? If he's watching this, you better start kissing when you get home, dude. I could have died, like, on the way down the stairs or something. Okay. Let's see. How would you describe your style? Girl, don't get me started on my style. I am very comfortable. Too comfortable, almost. Like, honestly, if I could wear sweats or like active gear all day, who the fuck am I kidding? I wear activewear all the time, and I'm not even like a gym rat or like a fit mom. I just like don't like wearing pants. Remember my friend came over and I was wearing jeans, and he was like, and he's mine and my husband's friend, and he's like, are you okay? I was like, yeah, why? And he's like, I've never seen you wear jeans before. And I was like, I don't really want to talk about it. Like, my fucking leggings weren't clean. Like, what are you trying to say? Do I look weird in these? Like, I feel weird in these. I have no range of fucking motion. Like, I have to watch the way I sit down, or else my whole fat roll is just gonna come tumbling over. Like, I can't, you know? I don't like pants. I hate jeans. My style is very comfortable, very mom. I used to be a little thought and memboppin'. I used to have hoochie dresses. I used to wear crop tops when I had a cute belly, and now I have stretch marks. It's fine. It's okay. I'm getting there to the point where I'm accepting it. I'm grateful for my kids. It's looked at my money. It's fine. Yeah. Moving on. What is your dream job? YouTube. No. Obviously, yeah, like having, I don't know, I feel like my dream job, you guys, I feel like I would love to have my own talk show. Like, seriously, I am such a chismosa. Like, I love gossip. I love talking about the hottest new gossip. Like, I watch E-News religiously. I love knowing what's going on in celebrities' lives. Hell, I love knowing what's going on in my neighbors' lives and in people's lives in the city. Like, I will seriously stalk the hell out of somebody and find out all their information. I'll be on like 6 Instagrams by 2 o'clock in the morning. Like, I have to like backtrack to where I started. Like, to have my own like gossip talk show or like gossip blog or something, like, oh my god, that is like a dream. Realistically, I just want to be somebody who does it all. Like, I want to have a singing career and make music on the side and tour when I want to. I want to have a clothing line. I want to have my YouTube channel. I want to have a talk show. I want to have a vlog channel where people see how freaking hilarious my family is. Because you guys, I promise you, my family, like, we literally laugh till we pee because we're just, it's hilarious. That would be my dream job, honestly. You guys, I am sweating so much. If you guys haven't seen that new movie with Melissa McCarthy where she goes back to college and she has to do like a public speech and she starts sweating from everywhere, that is me. Me right there, like sweating from your freaking boobs, your armpits, your ass, your freaking, your swoop. Like, seriously, I sweat so much. Like, when I eat a hot and spicy from McDonald's, like, I'm not kidding, I literally sweat right there. Like, that is not highlight, that little gleaming glisten, I don't know if you can see it, but like, I sweat so much. Like, you guys don't even know. Do you talk to yourself? I have full-on conversations with myself. Like, if I know I'm about to have an argument with somebody, I can't believe I'm admitting this right now. If I know I'm about to have a heated argument with somebody, or I know it's coming, I have a full-on coaching session about what I'm about to say. I will reenact these things. I will plan it out exactly what I'm gonna say, and then what I think they're gonna say back, and I'll be like, well, look what I'm about to say. Like, it's bad. I will have a full-on conversation. I will have a full argument with myself. And most of the time it's like, because I've argued with myself already, I'm like, it ain't even worth it to have it with somebody else. I don't even know how it's gonna go. Because I know you. Biggest fear. Oh, that's deep. I feel like if I talk about this, I'm gonna get so many religious, like, comments. I'm afraid of dying. Like, holy hell. Dying scares the shit out of me. And I don't want to get, like, so, like, morbid and deep, but, like, I won't get into it. If you guys ever want to hear me talk about it, why it scares me, like, it literally freaks me out. It is the worst thought in my mind because I feel like you don't know what happens after. You have your beliefs and you have things, but you truly don't know. And that scares the shit out of me. Have you ever drank underage? I hope there's no kids watching. Girl, I invented drinking underage. Shoot, I had everybody buying me bottles. I had fake IDs out the yang yang. I never got an alcohol ticket though. Can you believe that? Lord have mercy. I literally, so I tell people all the time, the #1 reason why I am the biggest homebody you will ever meet now, I stay my ass home, I don't go out, I don't do anything, like I hardly ever, I will drink at home, I'll drink a full ass bottle of wine while I am home. From the age of like 15, yeah, I'd say 15, till I was 21, I did everything that people who are now in their 20s do. I did it all, child. We could get into that in a whole story time because, wow. Yeah. I partied hard. Thank God for my mother, or else I probably would have died. I think that's all the questions, honestly. But yeah, this concludes the Q&A / story time / crying session. Y'all almost got me. Y'all almost got me in the beginning of the video. I legit almost broke down. Talk about my mama. I'm getting tipsy. It's getting late. By late, I mean it's 9:30. Grandma gotta go to bed. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you made it through the whole Q&A, congratulations. Thank you. Okay, thanks guys. We'll see you later. Bye.